Hello and welcome back. Another episode of Nisemonogatari. Actually, the last episode of Nisemonogatari. And boy howdy. Unlimited Rulebook. The Fake Sister. And I don't know how many other countless questions I have in my mind. There's a lot to come to fruition on this last episode, and I don't know exactly how much it's going to get to, how much it wants to leave as a question. And for everyone that has been questioning the order in which I'm watching this, yes, the mystery is part of why I like it. I don't want everything explained straight away. So that's how they sold it to me on this order. Keep that in mind. Anyway, since this is the last episode of Nisei, I'm going to take a small break from the Monogatari series so that I don't burn myself out on it. Hopefully you can understand that, and I'll get back to it relatively quickly. Because this is something that I don't want to... I don't want it to take longer than necessary to get to, because I'm really quite enjoying the Monogatari series. Even with some certain questionable scenes. But anyway, hopefully you can enjoy this with me, and let's see for the final of Nisei. Let's go. I don't know this particular passage. I know of the cuckoo, though, yes. So is that what happened? Did the original sister die? Implies herself in the womb. Wow. Okay. Kind of creepy when you think about it, yes. Does it know its own... Okay. Does it know that it's not human? Like... Or is she ignorant of this fact? And now this song and dance routine isn't quite as innocent and fun as it once was. I'm trying to still get my head around how dark the story of this Phoenix is if you actually start thinking about it. Then again, nature by itself is quite something to behold. The natural world isn't exactly kind. Oh yeah! This massive hole in the wall. How are you going to explain this one off? Is she going to believe that? And what's with that? No one has come out to check what's going on. I'm sure they heard it. Hmm. There's a lot of birds around. How does he feel about this entire situation with his sister? Hmm. Of course, she doesn't know what's going on, but yes. Yes. Is he going to accept her even though she's not who he thought? Or. You've already had that one where you tore off her yukata. That was sudden. What the hell? Hmm. Yeah, that was somewhat. Hearing her spit and hack over there is funny. So is he coming to the conclusion there that it's. There we go. He just had to make sure, and for him, it's doing something like that. She calmed down a lot just for this story. Still, haven't really let you off the hook of what you did. Hmm. It's quite a cool bed design, though, isn't it? Karen the guard dog. Oh, he's pissed, isn't he? I'm guessing to find Yes, find those two at the cram school. Are they going to give up, though, if he doesn't do something about it? I'm sure they'll go after her again. Okay, that's quite a good way of thinking about it. Is she going to help out in this fight? That would be nice. Okay, she's draining some of his power. Are we getting a... Where'd you get the hoodie from? A slightly souped up Shinobu. She's quite tall. Mm-hmm. He's still that way, so Oshino's alright out there somewhere. So Oshino is about coming up with a solution somewhat and resolving things that way. Kaikki is the fake who takes the money and through deceit and lies convinces people whatnot. And they can just do violence. They go straight to the fist fight. Shinobu, did you have donuts on your shoes? She can talk big, can she back it up though? Well, at least they're doing it somewhat fairly. It's not a 2-on-1. Interesting. Ah, okay. I didn't know it was that kind of like relationship between them all. I like how they're all represented as a silhouette with just their adult faces pasted over the top. Of course it was. He's got another reason to hate him. Wonder what the reasoning was that Kaikki told him. Money, probably. Well, we've. She was born. She'd been with them. Oh, of course, the true reasoning behind Araragi's decision. Ah, of course. She sees herself as the good guy. It's the same thing as Karen seeing herself on the side of justice. Ooh. Yeah, I saw Bone there. He's not really put up to fighting her, is he? The only good thing about it is he can just keep going back. I think, yeah, Karen would probably be the same way. The parents, that is somewhat of an anomaly. I don't know that. If she's not aware of it, then how much pain are you going through right now, Aragi? See, I understand her reasoning here, but it's also, if there's no ill intent, then why is she so adamant of removing the phoenix? This is cool, actually. They're really going all out with this scene. Lovely. Shinobu doesn't even look like she broke a sweat there. Of course. You said with a pose look, there you go. What is... Okay. Oh, that fight is still going on, is it? Mm. It's because, yeah, to protect his sister, he's not going to go down easily. Even if she has to be eviscerated. He looked like a member of the Gorillas earlier, didn't he? With that eye. Mm. So that's what she has a problem with. when it comes to your family, pretty much anything's on the table. In a attempt to protect them. Then it's a necessary evil. Of course. Fundamental evil, fundamental good. So this is the problem with philosophy. For every one theory, there's the direct opposite, and both could be accurate. Just down to perspective, really. Is she going to convince herself out of going after his sister? Of course, Kaikki was at the centre of that line of thought. The real thing or fake? That's indistinguishable. The same kind of thing, aren't they? It depends on the motives of the fake, but they're both essentially the same. Do I agree with Meme? Probably. I mean, the real does have an intrinsic value, but the fake is deliberately trying to be the thing, so has to act harder. I can see that train of thought as well. But once again, it depends on context. See ya. So both Shinobu and Koyomi won their fight. Okay. A rulebook filled mostly with exceptions. How many of these aberrations have they gone out to eradicate? I get convinced not to. He had no intention. So she's taken on the ideals of both Kaikki and Oshino. And she's just flopping there like she's some sort of handbag. Damn it, Oshino. He's already come to that realization he doesn't need to do it again. Is he going to explain anything? Or is he going to keep her in the dark? Which might be for the best, I don't know. Well, as much problems as they cause, yeah, he's going to love them and hate them at the same time. Didn't they know about Senjugahara? Hmm. You haven't been studying a lot, have you, recently? And then the imagery of the bird's nest. There's quite a few moments in that one that was melancholic. And what truly constitutes as family? There are loads of people out there who have family members that are not of the same bloodline and get treated exactly the same. It's down to whether you believe blood makes the family or the time you spent together and the experiences that you share. And you can see how Koyomi... You can see his decision, can't you? Short hair, Senjugahara. What a fitting send-off for Nisei. I am pleased in most aspects with that. Yeah, still got a few questions rattling around, but we got enough there to keep me satiated for a while. I do like... I'm going to call it teenage Shinobu. Considering there's a hoodie and whatnot involved. Still on board with the Mr. Donut theme. I appreciate that. And once again, Monogatari with its use of risque plot lines and imagery with him, kissing Suyuki, his sister. But there was meaning behind it, and it wasn't just a flat out, oh, look at this, this is, I don't know, gross or funny or whatever. Nothing seems to be for the sake of it. The reference to Meme, where I'm going to do something that he never would. Goodbye. Yeah. For as wise and calm that Oshino seemed to be, he sure liked to run away, didn't he? The time without Monogatari is going to be rough, but having that as a pausing point, I'm happy with. So far, well, if there had never been any more Monogatari at all, that would be fitting as an endish point. Still a lot to be desired, obviously, but some shows don't get more than one season. And for everyone out there that thinks that Nisemonogatari is the weakest of all the Monogataris, well then, everything else is probably outstanding. If everything just keeps up the same quality and styling as this, then I'm on for pretty much a masterpiece. and moments of Monogatari where it can disagree with me, per se. But overall, yeah, it is definitely a good one. And if you want to see more, you better let me know. Because, well, if no one watches it, then I'm just going to have to watch it my own time. Hint, hint. Definitely not trying to extort you guys for views or anything. This has been an adventure, and I'm not going to be able to get Kayomi's, well, shattered skull, rib cage, and eye sockets out of my mind for a while. But I'm relatively okay with that. But in the meantime, get some rest, and I'll see you in the next one.